Faith ministry.
Faith ministry.
Faith ministry.
Making a difference one at a time.
Making a difference one at a time.
Making a difference one at a time.
Faith ministry, marcando la diferencia uno a la vez.
¿Qué tal? Buenos días, es un gusto saludarles. Bienvenidos a este día de trabajo, miércoles. Hoy nos corresponde hacer columnas y anillo en la Casa 1 2021, visitar el Naranjito. A continuación también tenemos unas palabras de Nathan. Quiero decirles que los extrañamos, pero seguimos trabajando con la misma intensidad, con la misma calidad. Y sí, se extraña su presencia en el área de trabajo, las bromas, el estar enseñando, el que ustedes nos digan sus experiencias. Pero sé que muy pronto, con la gracia de Dios, ustedes van a regresar y vamos a continuar haciendo este gran trabajo por los más necesitados. Y ahora pues nos corresponde ir a checar el área de trabajo, así que vamos, acompáñenme.
Sabemos que es muy difícil esos momentos que estamos pasando, ¿verdad? Pero ponemos a todos los hermanos, amigos, en las manos de Dios, ¿verdad? Para que pues Dios siga obrando, que se les extraña. Sabemos que aún están en nuestros corazones, siempre lo recordamos con mucho cariño. Más que nada yo, porque pues a mí me gusta de lo mucho que Dios me da, compartirles que tamales, chile relleno, gorditas, empanadas. Y pues sí se les extraña mucho, ¿verdad? Somos de diferentes países, pero somos con un mismo Dios, porque Él es el que nos ama y pues Él es el que nos une. Que hay que seguir adelante, ¿verdad? Sabemos que tenemos a un Dios que todo lo puede.
I first came to Reynosa in 2009, and the experience was both life-changing and life-giving for me. God's presence was palpable, and it always is in this place. Reynosa is a place where I can see clearly, where I know that God created us all in His image, where generosity exists, where people watch out for each other and help each other, where hard work is expected, and where entitlement doesn't exist. Thanks be to God for Dentine and his vision, for faith ministry, and for creating hope in the face of poverty and doubt. Yes, making a difference one at a time, but creating a ripple effect that has transformed me and countless others around the country.
The story goes like this. It talks about a little boy walking down the beach. Well, there's a lot of starfish that had been run out by the sea and the tide, and he was picking them up and throwing them back in the sea. And there was a whole bunch of them. When an older man like me saw him, and he went over there and talked to him and says, "What are you doing?" He says, "I'm throwing back the starfish back into the sea." And he said, "What for?" He said, "So they can come back to life, because otherwise they'll dry up with the sun." and I'm throwing them back in the sea. And the man looked around and there was a whole bunch of them. I says, my God, they'll never get through. Anyway, he said, there's so many. What difference does it make? The little boy picked up another one and threw it in the sea. And it came back to life, and he said it made a difference to that one. And so I decided at that time to take that story and make it like the basis and logo for our ministry, because we do make a difference in the name of Jesus Christ by building a house for a family, by supporting a kid with scholarship, by medical help, by spiritual help. All in the name of Jesus Christ, we make a difference.
Hey everyone, we just wanted to take a minute to show you one of the biggest and beautiful projects that we have going on here at Faith Ministry. This used to be a big slab for so many years, and then when our founder, Brother Dean Guerra, passed away in 2018, we decided to create and to make a community center in his honor, in his memory. And that's what we wanted to do in this place. The vision for this place is something like Dentin always wanted. People coming together, people being around, learning. It's gonna be a mix of everything. We're gonna have sewing classes, we're gonna have music lessons, we're gonna have people coming for breakfast, and we're gonna have people coming here because we wanna share the love of God, the love of Christ with them, just like Dentin always wanted to do with the community. So welcome to the Dentin Community Center. Well, let's see, Jose had something going on in the garden.
Hola, mi nombre es José. Vamos a empezar a revisar estas plantas de tomate que sembramos. Es la primera siembra que vamos a echar. El techo lo tumbamos porque estaba deteriorado y pues pensamos levantar otro. Ahorita es el mes bueno para sembrar y pues hay que lograr. Aquí vamos a sembrar tomate, chile, pues zanahoria, maíz para elote, calabaza, sandía, ahí están. Tenemos la mata de aguacate, mata de limón, naranja. Y pues bueno, vamos a poner esto en manos de Dios, todo.
I like coming and doing this mission because my grandfather started it so long ago, and it feels like it's a part of me and my family.
¿Cómo le va? ¿Cómo le va? No ven, también nosotros estamos bien. Sí, ya lo extrañamos. Ya lo extrañamos, pero no podemos salir. No podemos salir por la pandemia. Yo digo, adiós.
As many as you know, Faith Ministry had a board of directors, and the board of directors is there to guide us, to help us with programs and to help us with making decisions. This year, they decided to elect a new president of the board, and the new president is Nathan Arledge. Nathan Arledge is a good friend of the ministry. He's been involved in the ministry for 5 years. He's passionate, he's dedicated. He's the pastor of missions at Myers Park United Methodist Church in Charlotte, North Carolina. We are so excited to have him as president of the board, and here's Nathan to share some words with us.
Thank you so much, David, for that great introduction. I am Nathan Arledge, president of the Board for Faith Ministry. I want to say thank you. Thank you for your committedness to Faith Ministry, for being great partners, for knowing that your relationships matter so that we can continue to develop relationships here in Reynosa, in Miguel Alemán, as we continue to grow relationally with those in our midst. We are able to pass out food bags. We are able to continue to build homes for those in the community. And we thank you for your committed giving, that you are resourcing this happening, that you, as partners, are supporting our staff in this time. It's difficult. We won't teams back down, and we are working our hardest to make sure that we are taking all the safety protocols that we can to make sure when we have teams that we are back down here as a family, reaching into the community as Jesus calls us to. Thank you for your support.
Well, guys, what a day. We got to see the columns and the ring be poured at Casa number 1 for 2021. We also got to check out the Dentin Community Center, the garden, and everything going on in Naranjito. And while we're here, I wanted to show you guys this new mural that we just painted. We actually had a local artist here in Reynosa paint it, but it was designed by one of our good friends, Sherry, from Indianapolis. She's actually part of the Old Bethel United Methodist work group that is funding the house this week. She designed this with the idea in mind that whenever people come, like all of you, come to Mexico, they leave a piece of their heart on this side of the border. And underneath it says Ministerio de Fe, which means faith ministry, and Somos Familia, which in Spanish means we are family. So the idea is that when all of you come back here, you're going to sign your names all around this mural so that we'll end up with a wall full of all the names of the people that are part of the big, beautiful faith ministry family. So before we wrap up this day, let's sing Lord, I Lift Your Name on High together.
Tu nombre levantaré. nombre levantaré.
Muchas gracias amigos por habernos acompañado el día de hoy. Cumplimos con las metas programadas, se hicieron las columnas, se hizo el anillo y las demás visitas programadas. Ha sido un honor haber trabajado con ustedes, que ustedes estuvieran presentes en nuestros pensamientos y en nuestras ganas de hacer bien las cosas. Los esperamos el día de mañana para terminar la casa con las 2 últimas carreras de block. Así que los espero.